And then the chief diversity officer decided they needed more representation, so they threw in a random black lady who has absolutely no reason to be there and contributes nothing to the story. Great work, guys. Be sure to give yourselves an extra large bonus this year. Diverse modern family, diverse modern family, diverse modern family, diverse modern family, diverse modern family.
It's crazy that some people act like this when they see a character that isn't white in a film today. They seem to all of a sudden be uncomfortable with the idea that the main characters don't have to look like them. Meanwhile, these same people probably grew up watching movies packed with diverse characters and never bat an eye. Today we're talking about how grifters have developed selective amnesia about film history, acting like diversity in movies is some brand new Hollywood conspiracy, when it's literally been there since the beginning. It's a grift that we're going to be breaking down today, generating outrage clicks over something that has always existed. They make YouTube videos and thumbnails with red arrows pointing at a black actor in films with text screaming, "Woke Hollywood," to get their audiences riled up, all for that sweet ad revenue. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane, shall we? In the 1930s to 1950s, even during Hollywood's most restrictive periods, we had groundbreaking diverse representation. Hattie McDaniel became the first African-American to win an Academy Award in 1940. Sidney Poitier was also a famous actor breaking barriers and winning Oscars in the 1960s. Meanwhile, actors like Rita Hayworth of Spanish and Irish descent and Anthony Quinn were bringing Latino representation to major films. The 1970s to 1980s, this era gave us iconic characters that are now considered classics. Think about it. Princess Leia was literally a strong female leader commanding rebel forces. Uhura on Star Trek was a black woman serving as a senior officer on the bridge. Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy were dominating comedy. Movies like Enter the Dragon made Bruce Lee a global superstar, bringing Asian martial arts cinema into the mainstream, merging different cultures into film. The 1990s, we had Will Smith, a leading man saving the world in Independence Day and Men in Black. Whoopi Goldberg was a leading lady in major films. The Joy Luck Club told Asian American stories. Latino actors like Edward James Olmos and Jimmy Smits had prominent roles in respected films. Not forgetting Blade, a movie that saved Marvel from bankruptcy and shifted the perception of superhero films.
Before the MCU, before Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, and before Bryan Singer's X-Men, there was Blade, which was the first successful Marvel movie adaptation critically and financially. But if Blade had failed, which came very close to happening, we wouldn't have had any of those aforementioned films, and certainly not the MCU as we know it today, as Marvel bet the farm on the vampire hunter while they teetered on financial collapse. So let's go back and find out how Blade saved Marvel and opened the door for the MCU. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is...
And these are just a few of many diverse films from back in the day. None of these were controversial at the time. They were just movies, good movies that people loved. Fast forward to today, and suddenly we have a cesspool of content creators losing their minds over the exact same kind of representation that's always existed. A new film or show comes out featuring diverse characters, and immediately the outrage machine fires up. The complaints are the same. This is forced diversity. They're pushing an agenda. Why does everything have to be woke now? This ruins my childhood.
Diverse modern family.
And it's just a few people that aren't white in a film. You guys have turned into this meme.
And then the chief diversity officer decided they needed more representation, so they threw in a random black lady who has absolutely no reason to be there and contributes nothing to the story. Guys, we should give yourselves an extra large bonus this year.
They have developed selective amnesia. Many of these same critics will praise older films without acknowledging their diversity. They'll celebrate Aliens as a masterpiece, which features a strong female protagonist and diverse cast. They'll complain about modern girl boss characters while quoting Star Wars religiously, somehow missing that it always featured strong female characters like Leia and diverse alien societies as metaphors for real-world diversity. The difference isn't the content, It's the audience looking for reasons to be outraged. More people are waking up to what's really happening here. There's money in manufactured outrage. I have a full video about this. Check it out if you want. YouTube algorithms reward engagement, and nothing drives engagement like controversy. These clowns have built entire careers around being perpetually angry about representation in media. They use the same formula I've exposed time and time again. Find diverse casting or themes in upcoming media, create dramatic thumbnail with shocked expression, make 20-minute video explaining why this, quote, ruins everything, profit from ad revenue and Patreon, then repeat. Meanwhile, these same films often go on to be massive successes, proving that audiences actually enjoy diverse storytelling when it's done well. The question isn't, why is Hollywood suddenly pushing diversity? The real question is, why are some people suddenly so upset about something that's always been there?
Diverse modern family.
Maybe it's because diverse voices now have more platforms to tell their own stories rather than waiting for permission. Maybe it's because social media amplifies every opinion, or maybe some folks are just uncomfortable with the idea that the default protagonist doesn't have to look like them. Diversity in film isn't new.
Diverse modern family.
Strong female characters aren't new. Stories featuring people of different backgrounds and cultures aren't new. What's new is the coordinated outrage machine that profits from pretending otherwise. The next time someone tells you that modern Hollywood is too woke, remind them that Hollywood has always reflected the diversity of its audience. And maybe, just maybe, that's a good thing. Art has always been political. Stories have always reflected the values and struggles of their time. The only difference is that now more voices get to contribute to the conversation. Anyways, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to support my series. Movies have always been woke.